It's nighttime now. Hello everyone, it's Rain the Foxy Wolf here. Oh, right as I say it's nighttime now, it begins to turn morning. So yeah, it's Rain the Foxy Wolf. I haven't recorded Ocarina of Time in a bit because I've had episodes ready, but I decided I might as well do more because I'm bored. So, in the last episode, we actually finished the Water Temple and obtained a little item. Also, another thing you guys might notice here in this menu is that things look a lot better because I learned that my phone is able to handle high textures. So I put on a high texture mode so that everything looks better, things should be less glitchy. Princess Glitch Face shouldn't be a thing, even though we're way past that point. But in the last episode, we finished the Water Temple and got these fire arrows from shooting one of our arrows into the sun. Fire arrows, despite not seeming important, are actually important for later on. They almost seem not mandatory, but there is a point in the game where they actually are, which is strange. The game should really make it more clear, but whatever. We went and got them, and you guys now know because I told you. So, where are we heading? I forget. Oh, you know what? We need to go back to the Temple of Time. There's a reason. How do you... Okay, I didn't remember how the song went for a minute, because it's been so long. How are you guys? This episode's going up way later, but... Yeah, just how are you all? How's quarantine? Once again, I'm asking. Because by the time this goes up, I think things might maybe be a little better. But then again, this is me saying it only in the second week of quarantine, or like the third week. So if it ends up not getting better, don't get mad at me. I can't predict the future. But yeah, we're gonna head back in time and become a child again. The reason? I couldn't exactly tell you just yet, but there's definitely a reason. Oh, I remember. We want to go to Kakariko Village. We want to go there. We want to go to Kakariko Village for one specific reason, because if you guys have bothered to notice, if you guys have caught a glimpse of it or not, we are actually missing an Ocarina song. Other than the warp songs that we are obviously missing for obvious reasons, because we don't get them until we go to those places where she teaches us the songs. But from our top row of songs, we actually are missing one. So what we're going to do is go collect said song. Considering how iconic it is, like most of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time's songs, most of them are iconic, but this one just seems to stand out to people. Same with like the Lost Woods theme, or sorry, a song, or whatever you want to call it. So some of you probably already know what I'm talking about, but yeah, we need to get this song to actually continue on. Because this dungeon isn't as straightforward as the others. It's not just go to the place, get the thing, leave. This dungeon actually has a little filler thing right in between. And it's not just me wanting to fill in time. This is actual filler that the game is giving us to complete. Wait, did I do a wrong? Shit, I did a wrong. I'm now realizing that I had to be an adult first. Shite. Well, that ain't good. I'd cut away, but I'm not going to. I mean, it's not like I'm wasting much time doing this, it's just really dumb that I am. But I want to test something. And I want to test it because it's not something I ever thought about doing before. We are now adult. So first I want to get my fire tunic on. And then... I want to actually head to the volcano again and leave the volcano, obviously, because we don't have to go into the temple. But this event, I'm wondering if it'll work if I do this. And I know I planted a bean in here, so it's easy for me to just leave. And then we'll head out this way. So yeah, while we're here just running back, yeah, I found out that my emulator for my phone actually has settings for textures and how it runs in general. And I learned that some character models have higher textures than others, and that's why Zelda's face was glitching out, because her mouth textures are actually higher rendered. But as you can see, look, as to where this used to kind of glitch out, it doesn't anymore, because I fixed the texturing. Ow. It was when I was doing a test for another game I plan on Let's Playing in the future. Not gonna say what it is. Some of you already know. But, I'm not saying what it is for reasons. So yeah, some things are actually fixed texture-wise, so glitchy character models shouldn't be a thing. The Goron should be okay. I'm just gonna keep hurting myself. So what we're gonna do is actually head to Kakariko from up here for a reason. That's okay. You see, there's a reason I did this. Because as you can see, it's raining. And that doesn't usually happen. But there is a reason it's happening. Because there's supposed to be an event that happens when you actually enter from, you know, the actual Kakariko entrance. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Because first I want to do the thing I said I was going to do when I became a child. And then realize that I had to be an adult first. You don't learn the song as a child. You just do the thing with the song as a child. You. What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up the windmill. I'll never forget this song. He is vigorously fucking that box. He gives a whole new meaning to my dick in a box. But yeah, this is the Song of Storms. This is the last non-warp song that we learn. You've learned the Song of Storms. And now things in here are moving just a tad faster. Just a tick. So yeah, the reason it's raining out here is not because of the Song of Storms, it's because of an event that's supposed to be happening, but I completely forgot. Or, I didn't completely forget, but it's happening because you're supposed to enter from the actual main entrance of Kakariko. But I kind of sequence broke, kinda, just a bit, by entering the wrong way. Okay, so now let's head back in and then the event will happen. Get back, Link. Well, shit. Fish got flung. Ooh, look at that ass. Wait, am I to assume that the ghost caused this fire? Wow. That happened. Sheik is kind of thick as fuck. Looks like you're coming around. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village, had sealed the evil shadow spirit at the bottom of the well. But the forces of the evil spirit got so strong, the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard. Beneath? Well, I'll explain why that seems weird to me. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to the Nocturne of Shadow. This is my favorite warp song of them all. You have learned the Nocturne of Shadow. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. Well, how the fuck are you gonna take care of it if you just disappeared? Man, you sound like every black father. I'm kidding. You know, he's like, let me take care of the village, and then he disappears. Okay, I'll stop talking. Alright, the reason I like the Nocturne of Shadow the most is because it's just a haunting melody, and I just enjoy it. But now we're gonna go back and turn into a child. Because there's an item, we don't necessarily need it. Actually, no, we do need it. There's an item in the well that we need, but we can only go into the well as a child. So, this temple is kind of sort of split into 2 halves. The well, which technically isn't the temple, but it's sort of like you go there to get an item you need for the temple, and then there's the temple itself. So it's kind of like that race with Dampé to get the hook shot for the forest temple, but on a larger scale, because under the well is more like a proper mini dungeon. So now we go back in time. And now we're a kid. I just learned it and I was like already having trouble, Jesus. So let's just head there. Just to have a quicker way of getting here. Okay, so this is why Sheik's saying underneath the graveyard, because we're technically elevated, right? But then there is this staircase downward, but I don't know if that equals underneath or if it still is above. I'd need to learn the geography of this place on a polygonal level, but that was so ugly. Someone had the fucking audacity to call me while I was recording. I don't even think I can turn off, like, calls. I mean, I guess I could turn on airplane mode. Maybe I'll do that. No, because then I couldn't use my Bluetooth controller. Oh well. You got drawbacks and you got perks. So now that we're here. So basically the guy's like, oh, some kid came here and fucked up my shit 7 years ago. Then he teaches you the song, but technically you're the kid 7 years ago. Thus, nobody really knows the origin of the song. And now the shit's spinning out of control. And that, for some odd reason, causes the well to drain, even though it's raining. I don't know the correlation between the well and the windmill and why it makes it not go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. So yeah, we're the kids 7 years ago who came and fucked up a shit. Essentially. That's basically the plot. But yeah, that made the well actually empty out, even though it technically rained, thus it should have been more full. But yeah, this is the entrance. I'm kind of reluctant to go in. Not because I'm scared, but because the episode is coming up on like 20 minutes. I can technically make it long, but whatever. So here we are, the bottom of the well. Technically, I like to consider it the 4th kid dungeon and the last kid dungeon. But the last 2 dungeons have this theme of adult Link can't do it on his own. Young Link has to come in and change things as well. Which is a neat concept, but nothing like super revolutionary. I mean, in a game where you technically go between the two, something like this just had to be implemented. So yeah, this place has a really eerie feel. It's kind of scary. I mean, not scary for me. I'm a big boy. So coming over here, we see that the thing is here, and this guy is just blarging out water. Blarging, I don't think that's a word. But you know what to do. You see the Triforce on the ground, this has never changed, this has always been the case. Just play the song. And so, he stops spewing out water. There we go, spew. That's a word. That's bombs. Speaking of bombs, let's fix what's in our inventory because this is kind of ugly. So I want this and that. And I don't know, I guess bombs will do too. Alright. I think the water's all emptying out. There are a few things we can explore here, like I think over here. False ground. Oh right, I forgot, we're Child Link, we can be scared by Redeads again. Yep, there he is. Can I? Of course I don't. Bombs have to do something, they're bombs. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Link, please. There we go. See, I guess that wasn't as bad as the first time we saw one. Okay, alright, fall into the... See, that's creepy. I like that. I approve of that. Okay. Obviously this is a silver rupee thing, so we're... I can hear Redeads moving. But where? That's terrifying, I don't like that. I can hear them walking, but I don't know where it's coming from. Oh. Ew. Oh, this is just one of the pathways where you can fall down. Okay. I mean, I could just play the Sun Song and stun them, but I'm also lazy. I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Or you know what, this is probably like a map or a compass. Probably the map. Yep, it's the map. Okay, we got the map now, which is neat. I prefer the compass, but you kind of need both of them for it to, like, you know, work. Oh, whatever. Fucker. Creepy blue flames, but they can't melt red ice. Isn't that wonderful? I don't know. This place is kind of weird for me, where it's like, I've played Master Quest on the 3DS, so this place was really confusing in that game. And there were a lot of things I didn't know how to access. What's here? What's here? I can't see anything. Where? What? What's going on? One of these walls is false, that I know. Okay. So where are we now? This is where we entered from, so I'm assuming... I think I can blow that up. I can. Is this a key? Or bombs? Oh, it's bomb shoes! Neat, I don't think we've had these. That's a way to get these early. You get these, like, as a mandatory thing in another temple. But I guess if you come here and get them now, you get them early. I completely forgot that was there. Okay, so what's under here? Well, there's that. Can I get it? Alright, what's here? Oh, fuck. Alright. I don't like this. I hate being vulnerable. One of my biggest fears is, like, being grabbed by someone while I'm naked in the shower. And this is kind of like that, except I'm not naked, nor am I in the shower. But this mini-boss is just terrifying. Please let go of me. And I hate the way it moves. It's so gross. It's disgusting. It's not like the scariest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, no, definitely not. There are scarier fucking things. But for something on the N64 and a Zelda game, which is like kind of for children, I mean, it's Nintendo. Go away, menu. Jesus, I hate that thing. It's so it's so gross. Okay. The only way to make him appear is if you get grabbed on purpose. Bloody ass. Die. It's gross. Look at that! Tell me that's not terrifying to an extent. Especially like if you were a kid playing this for the first time. Jesus. Maybe not a kid from this generation, but like back then, that had to be terrifying, and you can't convince me otherwise. And this is what we came in here for. The Lens of Truth. There are a few other things, but I just want to grab this and leave. So now that we have this, I think we can warp out of here with a song. I'm like 90% sure. Okay, yeah, this is happening. 2 cutaways in 1 episode. How annoying. And I'm just about to end episode 2, so it's not like it's even like substantial or anything, but it's still really annoying. But whatever. This is gonna happen almost every episode, and I can't do anything about it. Okay, we're here. So now we're just gonna turn into an adult, and I'll probably just end the episode, and in the next episode we'll start the next temple, because we did what we needed to. Like I said, there's plenty of stuff in the well that you can get, like Sculptulas. I'm sure there's pieces of heart, but this isn't 100%, nor do I care enough to go and do all that. This is as complete as a Let's Play as just me casually playing through the game. And with that, I think this is an appropriate place to end off. Why do I keep saying I think? This is why I planned on ending it off. Okay, whatever. This is Ray the Fox signing out. Goodbye.